Last week, NASCAR Sprint Cup driver Dale Earnhardt Jr. visited the Indianapolis Motor Speedway to talk about the 16th All-State 400 at the Brickyard and met with fellow National Guard driver, 2005 Indianapolis 500 winner Dan Wheldon. This is Up to Speed.
The history of the racetrack, the size of the crowd that shows up to watch it, the people that have won here, the things that have happened here all factor into making this race pretty special to any driver who would win it. You know, it's just a great facility all the way around, and you know, they've been running the Indy 500 here for years, so they've kind of honed the craft here of having races and what facilities need to be like for the fans and drivers alike. And so when we came in here, it was plug and play. It was ready to go. The whole field had a lot of problems with tire wear last year, and I think we got that fixed. So it's going to be a pretty exciting race for the fans. I, as a driver, appreciate being able to compete in Indianapolis and being in the stock car series and mainly a stock car race car driver. I feel like that, you know, I didn't know if I'd ever have that opportunity to race here. So I feel like it's a real pleasure and honor to be able to race here.
They're designing this now for aerodynamics, so you can't move at all, so the air flows. Right. So there's no air gap at all. You know, a lot of people talk about the different backgrounds that Dale Jr. and I have, but there's a lot of things we have in common also. You know, we're both very, very competitive individuals. You could see by the way, you know, he was so intrigued by the IndyCar. You know, he's very passionate about not just NASCAR, but other forms of motorsport. And like I say, I am too, so we have that in common. And then we're both obviously representing the National Guard. It's something that we understand the significance of. Anytime you can represent, you know, the troops and, you know, be able to put a smile on their face considering, you know, what they do in order for us to kind of roam this country freely is something that we take very seriously.
Junior will be joined by his NASCAR counterparts at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway for the All-State 400, where he will be looking to kiss the bricks just like Dan did in 2005 when he won the Indianapolis 500. All the action takes place July 24th through the 26th at the 2.5-mile Brickyard. Dan will be cheering on Junior from the Rexall Edmonton Indy that he will be running later that day. That about wraps it up for now. This is IndyCar.com. I'm Lauren Bolander, and you're Up to Speed.